Tetra Khan, too good, is coming away in the last bit. Tetra Khan by a length or more to English Garden. Biarella third, fourth, Macro Girl, a very good run. Then Celebrity Lover, Excited, followed by Truly Alert, Outmaneuver, The Stager, Charlotte's Dancer, and tailed off Star of Troy. Did that race go a fraction early? I reckon it would have. I'm sure they jumped a shade early in that race for some reason or another. And that's the reason Kenny wasn't able to complete his approximate tote call. I'm absolutely certain. They went ahead of time. Winner Tetra Khan, ridden by Mark de Montfort. And on the TAB, Tetra Khan's going to pay $5 and $1.40. $5 and $1.40, Ken. We had to cut you short there, mate. I think they jumped early.
Yes, John, it wasn't your fault. I didn't realise they were quite as close to jumping as they were. But if you back Tetra Khan, you're on a winner, ridden by one of my very, very favourite jockeys, Mark de Montfort. He does nothing wrong on horses. He's a great horseman, a polished rider with great nerves. He was probably a little unlucky not to get a protest here earlier in the day, but that time luck went his way on TAB number 5, Tetra Khan. And here you see her just going after the leader, Biarella. Biarella in the purple cap, the favourite English Garden trying to get along the 18 pence there, but Tetra Khan's got an uninterrupted run outside the leader, and when English Garden did get clear, I don't think she took any ground off Tetra Khan. It's still Biarella in front at this stage, Gavin Duffy plying her with the whip, Mark de Montfort doing likewise on Tetra Khan, who's now just about got the leader, and you'll see English Garden push along the inside. Lovely, lovely balanced rider de Montfort, and you can see it here. He's using the whip, but hardly moving in the saddle apart from his arm, and the horse is responding to this good balance to go on to win clearly from English Garden, with Biarella just hanging on to grab third spot. That was the story of race 5. In race 6, I'm going for a grey, if you like greys, and he's TAB number 3, Valid Reason.
OK, Ken, and there's Mark de Montfort coming back to scale on the winner Tetra Khan after that previous race. As I told you rather hurriedly, the Caulfield Guineas protest was upheld, and our Poetic Prince, the New Zealander, was relegated, and Ma Wong is the new winner of the Caulfield Guineas. He won his first race as recently as 3 weeks ago at Randwick, Ma Wong, so he's come a long way in a short time. OK, all right. Now, I'm trying to pick up the incident on my monitor, and I've got it now. OK, let's roll them as they turn for home in the Caulfield Guineas. Now, the winner, Poetic Prince, makes his run in a moment. He comes out very sharply there. You can see the horse, which was haloed. Poetic Prince came out at a rather acute angle to make his run, hampered a couple of horses, including Ma Wong. Ma Wong's the horse with the big white blaze directly behind our Poetic Prince at the moment. Now, Ma Wong was cut out as a result of that interference, and that enabled our Poetic Prince to skip away with a good break, and Ma Wong's rider fired in the objection, which was subsequently upheld. He'll run well here. Wallara, the stall's open, and they're off and running, and they'll be in view at any tick of the clock, and here they come. And as they spear into view, Souvrawl is the early leader over Valid Reason. Wallara, Prince, Double Dimples. C'est La Vie's a bit wide going to the first crossing at the 1800 mark, and further back Evandale Star, and Solivari had dropped out to be last of all. As they settle properly and heading down towards the 1700 metres mark, Souvrawl led at a pretty good clip by a length and a half or more to Double Dimples on the inside of C'est La Vie, 2.5 Valid Reason. Wallara Prince on the outside, followed by Evandale Star, and Solivari is last. Gee, they're going along at a good, strong gallop at the 1400, and Souvrawl in front, going a bit keenly, led by 2.5 to C'est La Vie. A half length away on the fence, Double Dimples, a bit more than 2 to Valid Reason, ahead to Wallara Prince. A length and a half, Evandale Star, and a neck away last on the outside is Solivari. 1100 metres out down the back stretch, and it's Souvrawl in front, still pulling, led by about 3 on C'est La Vie. 2.5 Valid Reason, followed by Double Dimples, Wallara Prince, and Evandale Star and Solivari are the joint tail enders as they go to the top corner. 900 metres out, and Souvrawl had taken off in front. Souvrawl opened up a lead of 6 or 7 on C'est La Vie, being scrubbed along. Valid Reason's rider's got to go probably before he wants to, but he's got to get out after this leader. Wallara Prince is also being scrubbed hard, and then Evandale Star, who's off the bit. Second last, Solivari, and Double Dimples has dropped out last as they near the turn where Souvrawl has spread eagled the field. Souvrawl by about about 4 lengths on Valid Reason, with the task of taking the field up to the leader. Wallara Prince in third place, turning the corner, followed by C'est La Vie. And at the head of the others then is Evandale Star, who's had to make a very long run. Souvraul still in front at the top of the straight, clear of the grey. Valid Reason, old Wallara Prince boxing on pretty well, and Evandale Star on the extreme outside with the last run at them, but she's pulled the whip on it now. At the 200, Wallara Prince headed Valid Reason. Evandale Star wants to run off the track. Wallara Prince the leader, Evandale Star running about all over the place, but will still get up and win. Evandale Star's just too good for them, grabs the lead close to home, and despite racing erratically, comes away to beat Wallara Prince. I think Solivari might get third, and those in front of Valid Reason well back Souvraul. C'est La Vie is a mile behind them, and just arriving is Double Dimples. Good afternoon, they went that way. Stand by for numbers on race 6, but the winner, Evandale Star. Didn't she shift out sharply up there at the 200 mark? She'll pay $1.40 and 85, was in fact the tote favourite. Wallara Prince second, $1.65, and there'll be insufficient starters for third. Ken, she ran about a bit, that mare.
Did she what, John? Yeah, she ran about a lot on Marie Linden, but all's well that ends well, and Evandale Star's head was in front when the post come up, or her whole body was, as a matter of fact, and that's all that counts. Victory to number 2, Evandale Star, who was equal favourite in the betting ring, and on the tote with Valid Reason, who was most disappointing in not running a place. I know he had to take the field up to the tearaway Solivari, but that was no excuse. Solivari here on the rails, claimed by Valid Reason in the centre. Immediately he was claimed by Wallara Prince, and at this point, with Evandale Star running away from the whip, it looked like Wallara Prince would go under victory. But Marie Linden was able to straighten the mare up. A lady jockey for a lady horse, and Evandale Star, as you'll see, got going again and was too strong from the last 100-metre point home, and went on to win quite clearly. Here she comes, she's got to the lead again now. Wallara Prince has spent his bickies, and nevertheless he holds on for second, and Solivari, a roughie, cuts out Valid Reason for third, although with 7 runners there was no place dividend. That was race 6.
Melbourne Cup mount. Now they're all in here, and the starter's on his stand. Billy Dale about to release the field. It's race 7 at Rose Hill, and they're about to break. Inside runner Rose of China, the stall's open, they're off and running, and Surrey Lad and Silver Skies a little bit slow to move at the start, and El Toreador also dwelt, beginning brilliantly, getting to the lead. Winner's Intent over his stablemate Cruising, followed by Headed Blue, Major Edition. Celebrity, Mr. Celebrity getting into a prominent spot between horses soon after the start. At the head of the others then Power of Love, followed by Gala Echo and Jojo prominent but caught deep. Rose of China midfield from Silver Skies, and then Special Walk and Capit Bizig. Well back Thrifty Reserve, followed by Mighty Blue and Surrey Lad, and El Toreador last of all. Winner's Intent in front at the 600 mark, and led by a length on Mr. Celebrity, with Cruising third, getting the run of the race. Major Edition trapped a little bit deep, and Gala Echo right behind those leaders from Headed Blue. Jojo out very wide on the corner, and then Special Walk and Silver Skies, followed by Rose of China. Heads a turn for home now. Winner's Intent is about to be tackled by stablemate Cruising. Mr. Celebrity trying to get to them, and then Gala Echo and Major Edition wide out, not doing enough. At the 200 mark, the Nebo Lodge pair. Winner's Intent and Cruising are fighting it out. Gala Echo starting to hit top gear now. Winner's Intent still in front. Cruising and Gala Echo can't get to it, and Winner's Intent has just lasted to win. Winner's Intent by a head on the line to Cruising. They had a great battle down the running. Gala Echo third, doing his best in the last little bit. At the head of the others, Thrifty Reserve, Major Edition in need of the run. Then Silver Skies, El Toreador, Mr. Celebrity, Jojo, Surrey Lad, Power of Love. Well back Special Walk, High Bernard, Mighty Grey, Rose of China, Headed Blue second last, and tailed off Capit Bizig. Oh, Nebo Lodge, a Ding Dong Quinella. Winner's Intent, ridden by Mark Peters, you'll find has lasted to win and make it 2 wins on the trot. Winner's Intent will pay handsomely, $6 and $1.75. Cruising second, $1.20, and Kenny Callender's selection, Gala Echo in third place, $1.15. Ken, he looks like he might want a little bit further now, Gala Echo.
Perhaps, John, but I thought he was disappointing. I thought he had his chance to do better from the furlong point, but he didn't come home the way I wanted, the way I'd expect him to. Here, you see Winner's Intent in front of Cruising. Now he's into the clear, Gala Echo, but truly he had his chance. He's only a couple of lengths off them there, probably gets to within 3/4 of a length, but it's not good enough because he had a bludge in the run. He'd have won if he was good enough. Winner's Intent responds to young Peter's riding. He holds off Cruising. Cruising also was flailed with the whip, but Even though he was gradually making up ground, even here at about the 80-metre out, it looked as though Winner's Intent was going to hold them off, and that's exactly what he did. Look at Gala Echo, 50 metres to go. He's within 3/4 of a length, and I don't think he made another centimetre. The second horse certainly did, but he never made enough ground, and you'll find that Winner's Intent is first. It's official now. Cruising second, and Gala Echo third. Well, if you're doing...
Larry Olsen, the rider. Gates fly open and they're off and running, and Nakoma dwelt slightly at the start. Templar Prince bounded out in front of Bold Star, followed by August Wind. Kappa and King of Gypsies are going hard towards the lead, and Camille Allen on the extreme outside, ridden for dear life, and his rider is very anxious to get to the front as they go to the mile pole, about to swing to the back, and Camille Allen out wide is level with Kappa in the centre, but Templar Prince on the inside is booting up to hold them all out as they swing to the back. On the rails running fourth, Rampant on the inside of Bold Star. Garuna momentarily 3 deep, the rider easing back, trying to get in closer. Mrs. Nielsen has Silver Magnum nicely placed, about 7th on the fence, and then King of Gypsies. Further back came August Wind at the head of the others, Perfect Jet on the inside, and then Nakoma momentarily 3 deep and starting a forward move. Spirit of Jazz third last, second last Maclay Street, and back at the tail is Benjamin as they wend their way to the top turn, 1,000 metres out, and Templar Prince had booted away, and they're going very hard up front. It's Templar Prince about 4 on Kappa, a length and a half Camille Allen, followed by Rampant. In that bunch, Bold Star, Garuna's covered a fair bit of extra territory, and then Silver Magnum, followed by King of Gypsies, hard ridden. Nakoma's out pretty wide, and then Perfect Jet, followed by August Wind, and last of all is Benjamin as they come towards the 600 metres mark, and Kappa has now rushed up to take the lead from Templar Prince. Moving up on the outside, Maclay Street, who's made a long run. At the head of the others, Bold Star, then Garuna, followed by Rampant, who got into strife coming around the turn. Silver Magnum is held up behind a wall of horses, and then August Wind, and Nakoma is now pulled to the extreme outside by Olsen as they straighten up, and Kappa is the leader. Kappa nicely clear. Nakoma on the outside, about to run into second place. Bold Star battling on, and further out is August Wind as they come to the 200. It's Kappa just the leader. Perfect Jet gets a rails run further out. Nakoma and August Wind. Boy, oh boy, horses all over the place. Perfect Jet has burst through on the fence, grabbed the lead close to home, and he's coming away from Nakoma. Silver Magnum flashing up, but Perfect Jet beat the fast finishing Silver Magnum. Third Nakoma, fourth Kappa, then August Wind, Rampant, Bold Star, Garuna, Spirit of Jazz, King of Gypsies, Benjamin, Maclay Street, followed by Templar Prince, and Camille Allen weakened very badly to finish at the tail of the field. Stand by for numbers, but Kevin Moses makes it a treble. He won both 2-year-old races on Generation Gap and Mayo Boom, and he's won the last on Perfect Jet. This will pay $4.50 and $1.30, and got a beautiful rails run. Perfect Jet, Kevin Moses, a treble at Rose Hill, $4.50 and $1.30. Nakoma will get second, or Silver Magnum. Silver Magnum will get second, won't it? Ridden by Mrs. Iris Nielsen, $1.55, and Nakoma third, Larry Olsen. Ken, he just never seems to win, Nakoma. He ranged up, but again was found wanting in the last little bit.
Yes, John, I think he was way under the odds. Bookies were laying him at 2-1, which was pretty short odds today. And punters who took the short odds burnt their fingers. And punters who backed the winner, John, all credit to the jockey, Kevin Moses. Look at him getting along the rails here inside Kappa. We all thought he was going to strike trouble halfway down the straight, but he got the run. And once he got the run, Perfect Jet, who runs at the same speed all day, just kept responding. And, well, they weren't going to run him down once he hit the lead. Nakoma tried hard there in the centre. And then Silver Magnum, the grey, dived through. August Wind loomed up at the furlong. She's the widest runner, but her run weakened. And, well, all honours with the winner, Perfect Jet.
Thank you, Ken. Numbers are official on the last. 7-2-5. Perfect Jet, trained by Neville Begg and ridden by Kevin Moses. 2 Silver Magnum second, ridden by Mrs. Iris Nielsen. And third, number 5, Nakoma, ridden by Larry Olsen. 7-2-5. Now, if you sent money out for the superfecta, official 4th was number 6, August Wind. Official 5th was number 10, Kappa. And official 6th was number 11, Rampant, which got a check coming around the turn, so that wasn't a bad effort either. Rightio, we'll see who takes today's kayak race when we return on the Wide World of Sports.